All right, your next comic can't wait to make it to the mic. Start clapping right now. Make loud noise for Trace Jenkins.
Thank you. Hello. I watched Die Hard recently. Do you have any fans of Die Hard?
Yeah.
I don't know what I gotta do to Die Hard. I don't know. I know Mary Elizabeth Winstead is in Die Hard 4. I think it's great because she is Die Hard 4. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. If you do Die Hard, you might need an open casket. The bottom half. Good luck getting that sucker closed. You're gonna have to fold it down towards the face and stick it in your nose. It reminds me of that limerick about the guy from Nantucket. You know that guy? Whose dick was so long he could suck it? He sat with a grin as he wiped off his chin. If his nose was a girl, he would fuck it. There we go. All right. I didn't make that up. Coming in hot with the dick jokes, though. I noticed in Die Hard, when the bad guys take over the skyscraper, they do a few things. They cut the phones. They take out most of the elevators. They lock the parking garage. And then they take out the escalators. Can you think of one good reason why they would take out the escalators? I'll give you a second.
Save electricity.
Excuse me?
Save electricity.
No, that's not it. I did think of that though, actually. And there are very few reasons. $640 million in negotiable bearer bonds. That's what the bad guys are after. Those are untraceable, by the way. I think that means I can't use them. So my name is Trace, in case you forgot. Just saying. Untraceable. I was just thinking, like, they're professional criminals. They planned this heist for years. They're going to cut the phones so no one can call for help. They're going to lock the parking garage to make sure no cars can get in or out. They're going to take out most of the elevators and they will have access to the only working lift. But if someone gets access to that escalator, it could upend the entire operation. You all are just like, yeah. The whole point of it is like, no, nothing bad could happen. It's like it could just, I mean, you remember what happened to Mike last time, right? We had to tell his mom that he's not coming home. We got to keep his share, but for God's sake. Y'all ever see people, for God's sake, what if they had a hostage who's a Stairmaster? How about that? Y'all ever see people on the Stairmaster at the gym? They look pretty silly, right? I think it, and then sometimes I say it out loud. I'm like, you're going the wrong way. Right? Like, how they even get up there? Do they climb up the back? Do you think the people who work at the mall, do you think after the mall closes, they play with the escalator? I would. I would. Just hop on there and start jogging, you know? Y'all ever feel like people get stuck in the escalator and then they start living underneath the mall? Anyone ever think that? Walking through the mall as a kid? No? That's all right. I finally learned Bonnie Bodella's name. Does anyone know that name? I didn't think so. See, now I'm not so bad. She played the wife in Die Hard, and I wasn't blown away by her. I think she's rather charming. She's showing a little bit of cleavage, not too much, not too little. And I describe it as a promise. It's a promise of cleavage. And I kept this in mind when two coworkers were pulled out of an office by bad guys while they were like right in the middle of the act of canoodling. And we get to see some flippy floppy tits just bouncing around. I was like, whoa, it really was a promise. Flippy floppy tits. Folks, I'm Trace Jenkins. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Flippy floppy tits and good D guys, keep it up for Trace Jenkins.